You may be just one person, but look at yourself and see what you've done with your life, and tell me that the rest of the world haven't done the same thing.
All in all, it's just another brick in the wall.
Hey guys, so today, I've actually wanted to do this video for a while now too, and I just wanted to bring more awareness, as I've been doing lately. Yes, you're only one person. I'm one person, my family, my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, they're all different people. Every single person that you walk past, every single person that you honk at, every single person in your church, every single person that you will ever come across has their own story, their own beliefs, their own ideas, different favorite colors, different holidays, different types of clothing. You have the privilege of making yourself all that you want to be. And if you find, a good friend, your other half, other person, other jailmate, you put them together and you create two completely different lives that are connected now. So there's this website that I've been following for a few years now, and actually my next door neighbor was my history teacher that showed me it. It's called Worldometers, and basically it's real lifetime statistics. The numbers go up, numbers go down, of what has happened in this world so far, this year, ever, and will come. For instance, did you know that you are one of over 7,400,510,000 people? You might know as much as a few thousand of that 7.4 billion people. Every single person there was born out of a mother. Every single person had a father or a donor, likes their hair a certain way. Every person likes a different brand of clothing. Every person has a different tone of skin and different contours on their fingerprints. Every single person on this earth is unique, and you get lucky if you find someone exactly like you, in mind or in spirit, athletically, mentally, or physically. Just today, up until about noon, almost 200,000 people have been born. And so far, over 15.1 million people have been born this year, in the past 2 months. That is 15 million people that are going to be celebrating their birthdays in exactly 1 year's time. Now on the flip side, there's been over 6,320,000 deaths this year. And you know what? Their life came like that. And I am 20 years old. It's been short, but it feels long sometimes. But it still went by like that. And with a snap of my finger, someone dies. Dead. Dead. And this is how I snap. Billions of people snap different ways. Even in just that, everyone does everything different. But here's some more interesting statistics from around the world, economy-wise. There's been over $5,595,800,000 spent on public health care, while public education is almost that same amount. Now here, most of this is from America. Over $2,436,500,000 have spent on military in this world. Almost 8 million cars have been created this year alone. Nearly 25 million computers. You own between 1 and 5 computers out of that. Between 0 and the average person, like 2 or 3 maybe, cars out of all of that. The newspaper at your doorstep, there have been 251,500,000 made today. And you are one of 3.3 internet users today. Because you watch this on YouTube, it takes internet. But also this year, we have lost almost 550,000 hectares of wooded areas. And nearly 1.03 toxic chemicals have been released into the atmosphere this year. There are almost 800 million people that go without food. Over 15,000 people die from hunger today. But yet there's more than 1.6 billion people that are overweight. The oil that's been pumped today is at nearly 43 million barrels. But yet we have about 38, yes you heard, 38 years left of oil. There's been over 4 million abortions this year. and slightly over 800,000 kids below the age of 5 that have died. While that all happened, almost 40,000 mothers, when birthing their children, have died. The amount of cigarettes smoked this year is more than the population of the Earth. 7.770 million. And 527,000, half a million, people have died from smoking today. Alcohol is about half that, and suicides. Fun topic. No, seriously, do not make jokes about suicide. I've been there. I've helped people out get out of it, but there has already been 113,135 suicides and counting. There's been another one. As for illegal drugs, there is times and times more money spent on drugs than there is on people and on this earth. That is over $42,206,390,000. I will include a link right down in the description where I got all that info, and it's always going up, down, it's always moving. But I guess the point of this video is, you're not alone. No one's alone, and everyone has their own story. So if you don't have a story that looks like anyone else's story, or if you have friends and their upbringing was different, just remember that my upbringing was different than yours. And the next YouTuber you're going to watch has different ideas. Hell, if you look at a video of mine from 2 years ago, it's going to be a completely different person. I'm surrounded by people in this room. Pictures of rock stars and pictures that I've created. Things that I collect that all had a little story, even if they're not real. They all are single things. And yes, I'm getting a little hippie-ish on this, but I guess I like repeating myself because it's honestly important. Because people my age, I guess from age 15 to about 30, 35, our age, we all have to strive to change this world. And you just have to do one thing. Even if you're saving someone else, your life is worth it if you save someone else's. You could be so satisfied by that. And you just did what you were born to do. Well, that was deep. Like it if you just thought those statistics were huge. Oh my god, I can't believe there's more cigarettes than there are people. I had no idea. And I'll put you at that. What's next? Oh, my name is Jamie. Keep it casual.